What's up, YouTube? So it's Johnny back on another video. I'm on a triple right now. You guys wanted me to explain how you force stop or hide your location on DoorDash. You don't really hide it. It just either leaves it at the last location or the little buffering wheel, so it doesn't tell the customer where you're going. When you're multi-apping, they'll be like, hey, you're going way away from me. But you're still getting it to them in a relative amount of time. You have the appropriate bags, as you can see here, if you can see them, thrown against the heat. So I'm making a big round loop. So what you do is you back out, come back in, hit tell us what's happening, hit all your reasons, hit submit, go to your settings, hit apps, go to Dasher, and this is Android or iPhone, and hit force stop. Boom. Do not reopen the app. Do not pull it back up. Now I'm just gonna get my Grubhubs and I'm gonna start driving. I'm driving in the driveway, low rate of speed. Just say you're waiting one more time before you leave, so that way your metrics are decent. You say got order, leaving. Now it's gonna want me to go to one first, but I'm gonna pick the other because she is on Route 3 and the other is on post. So I want to go to the one off the military base first on Route 3. You're gonna hear it chirp here in a minute.
Take the next right onto US 11 South.
Go back to your Grubhub app. Message your customer.
In a quarter mile, turn left onto New York 342 East.
So 9 minutes. ETA 9 minutes. Grubhub has these pre-selected things. So we'll be there in 9 minutes. You're going to hear the GPS a little. I apologize for the lack of light. You're just going to have to listen to me. Apparently I don't have much memory left. Just saying I can only go so long in this video. I need to delete some things. Hopefully I have it in. I got 40 minutes and hopefully I have it done before 40 minutes is over. Turn up my heat a little bit. Keep the heat circulating. Keep those things up to temp. And you have good holding bags. I recommend the Grubhub bags. If anybody else has ones that are good, let me know. I know Gary has some links on Driver's Utility Helper and Maximo for good ones off Amazon and some other places for catering bags. I am very particular. Let me put that up. I'll put the back one down. So that's just me though. It's having me cut across, so I shouldn't be too long on this. I don't have a SIM card or anything to save these videos on, so hopefully they don't ever get pulled off YouTube because I'm going to have to go through and delete some. And that's what might happen to me today. This phone might limit it to 40-something minutes. And I think I was at 43 and it cut off the other day. This probably does that to save memory. So currently it's 9:40 Eastern time. I am going to miss some of Pedro's live, but I will not post this until after midnight. I am pretty naughty about daily uploading, and it satisfies YouTube's algorithms to upload daily. And for today, it's been 2 days. I had that whole situation earlier at the pizzas. As you saw in that video, there's nothing I did. I don't know what happened. She said the pizzas were damaged. No, the guy just came out and handed them to me, put them in my bag, put them on my seat, and delivered. Didn't trip, didn't fall, didn't stumble.
Continue on Pearl Street Road for half a mile.
But it is what it is. She said she watched her kids bring it in, and like I wasn't paying attention to what they were doing. I don't typically watch customers. I was more worried about pulling out of the driveway.
In a quarter mile, turn right to stay on Pearl Street Road.
My guess is maybe one of them stumbled in the door and she didn't see that part. She just saw them out the window, didn't see what they actually came in the house. So they came out of the kitchen, and the boys didn't want to get in trouble for the pizza situation. Like,
turn right to stay on
yeah,
Pearl
messed
Street
up
Road.
toppings aren't good, but like, you just put them back on and eat it. They slide around when they're red hot anyway. Those puppies were steaming when they came out.
Continue for 2 miles.
They were very excited to get that. See me briefly under these street lights. Hopefully this person gets to let out and actually gets going. I don't think so. I was behind him earlier. Crap. This person goes slow, bud. That's okay. Hopefully they turn off Black River here. My guess is they're going to Route 3 like I am. They're cutting across. And unfortunately there's traffic, or I would pass them. So again, I hope you guys had a great week. I'm going to be out till 3 a.m. Hopefully it stays busy like it did last night. I can really hustle, make some money. I am very far short of my goals. Dinner hour was disastrous for me. The map said very busy, but it was like giving me one order at a time. And then when it did give me stacks, they're just $2 $6, $2 $7, stuff like that. I asked it to give me it's like $9 at a time. So I didn't like get huge hidden tips or anything like that, you know. Yeah, I'm passing them because I cannot sit around and wait. But you guys, you gotta strategize, plan out your routes. That's one of my biggest things was I planned out the thing in this video. Plan your route out. People didn't want to do this. I've got another offer that I got first on for Grubhub that wanted to go on a military base anyway, and then I got the DoorDash. So I'm basically making one swell loop, and it's working out very well for me. So this person didn't turn off their high beams. Fun. But do a loop in one fell swoop is what I meant to say. I'm sorry if you guys don't like that I don't edit. Do the broad uncut. I have an editing app, but I just don't have the time to sit down and do it. Like, if I work 60 hours a week, yeah, I could spend 10, 15, 20 hours a week editing some videos together, making a few more shorts or something. I don't have that much free time, and like early on, Pedro's videos are kind of a little more cut and dry because he was just learning to edit, and he's literally working 60 or 70 hours a week on just DoorDash. He's out there hustling hard, and now like he's got his other things going, and a little bit he's got his future set out. Got the YouTube channel that helps him a lot. You know, that's what I want to do. I want to grow this, and then I'll have time to give you guys some more quality content.
Your destination will be on the right.
Alright, I'm not very far from the drop-off. That is great. 802. So, it must be just past this.
Your destination is on the right.
Oh, I know this guy. I deliver to him all the time. Must be his girlfriend ordering. This gets to Sierra Mist. I am sorry for the incessant beeping or buzzing or whatever you want to call that. It's actually pretty annoying. All modern cars used to be. Ford was the first one to do it, where you couldn't just check it by pulling the key out a little. That is a Ford, but all modern cars these days, if the key's in it even slightly, it'll just ding at you. Yes, I know the key's in ignition. And even though I'm walking around the house, so get the key fob in my pocket. I'm gonna lock it. It is what it is. Alright. Got this here. Hers is the bigger one. Got the wet toast sauce for them. Oh, sorry guys. The flap was covering it up. I'll put you down on the ground for a minute. Take a couple photos where the food is. And I like to do a street view, or at least the address. So I'm gonna go up to their mailbox. That lets the customer know you're at the correct address. And if anything wonky goes on, your butt's covered. That's just me. I'm coming to the mailbox here. Let's get a little closer to it, because I didn't get a very good shot. So sometimes you gotta get up close, because the flash will make the reflectives just be reflective. You can't see the numbers. All right. Alright, send the message, send the pictures. And delivered. Encore. I know, it gets annoying, guys. I'm sorry. Usually, everyone else edits those parts out. Unless they're doing a live. But, yeah, my phones use so much power, I kind of leave them living on the charge cord. Alright. To them in about 5 minutes, by my estimates. Uh-oh. I caught that. The images did not want to send. I hate when that happens. That's your proof. Cover your butts, people. Always take pictures. Like I said, send the text first, then the pictures. It's the only part I don't like about multiple drop-offs when it's outside. So you might hear the heater here a little bit, because I'm going to turn it up a little more. Getting a little nippy out. At the same time, I'm warm up here. I just want to get the food as warm as possible. I'm not doing too bad right now. Plus, these are all highway miles. This is all on the highways, on State Route 3. Route 26, so like it is some miles, but like it's easy miles on your vehicle. You get better fuel mileage, gets to stretch its leg a little, clean out that nasty carbon. It's easier on your catalytic converter. They don't puff up with the richness. I might have underestimated it. Oh, it's not that bad. Yeah, I'm about to Great Bend. So they're building another Dollar General over here somewhere. I'm not quite sure where, but they're definitely building one. Oh, I think that's what this is going to be over here. That's got to be what it is. They're building a big structure. So they're building another Dollar General, and relieve some of the pressure off the one I go to. My only fear is it's gonna want me to go to one or the other, and I'll get confused and go to the wrong one. Oh lordy, because they'll probably end up being on the DoorDash platform. But you relieve some stress off this one, because everyone who lives over this area and a lot of the military who live on this end of the military base go here instead of the Walmart, and their shelves are pretty barren. It'll be nice because there'll be more in stocks, not just barren shelves. And then the red card denying because it doesn't like what I substituted because it's a different price, even though it let me scan it in and it should change appropriately. That's one thing about the red cards, guys. Give you a heads up about is if they're different prices, I think there's like a 50-cent tolerance, and then boom. I know the price of Cheetos changed. It's either 2 for $4 price sale or $3.79 each. $3.79. They're basically giving you the other bag for 21 cents. So if the guy ordered 2, red card would have went through no problem because the sale price would have rang through, and it easy peasy. But he only wanted 1, so yeah, that was fun. It's like, what I don't understand is like they have trouble making enough of the stuff for the flaming Cheetos, and they did these promotions with like the Taco Bell one ended pretty quickly, but they're still doing the wings at Applebee's. I saw the sign-ups there still. So it's like, it's like if they're having trouble sourcing cayenne and whatever other peppers they use, the habanero, why would you continue with these promotions? Why not? You got a contract. You can go in and say, renegotiate, say, hey, we don't have enough supply. Can we do it this day? And they just work around that instead of just being constantly out of stock and everyone complaining. I don't know why these companies can't get on the same page with that. It seems a little silly to me. PepsiCo actually owns some restaurants. They own some chains. It's just weird they team up with Applebee's because they don't own it. Like, Pepsi's bigger than you guys think. They're actually bigger than Coca-Cola now. They own Frito-Lay. They own restaurant chains that Frito-Lay own. They have bought some of their own. A lot of people don't realize that. I keep my wallet out because it's got my card in it. It's a lot easier. But hopefully they just let me through easily. I'll wait to roll up my window because that'll just be a lot of noise. Hopefully I'm not hauled up here too long. This is technically the commercial gate. Oh, with all the big rigs and stuff come through here. Uh-oh, I think someone's lost. Like, well, I found one of the gates, where do I go? This GPS on base is not very accurate. It's actually quite annoying. But now I'm being held up. Eesh. See if I can mark arrived. Yes, sir.
Don't make that money, boss.
Yes, sir. Of course. As you can tell, most of the guards know who I am. Like, sometimes I surprise them because I don't come through this gate up here very often. They're like, what are you doing up here? Well, I'm sure they're used to enough of us Dashers coming through that they're getting used to it. I remember I didn't know many of the guards. A lot of them, either I just don't see them anymore, they left. They used to be sort of hostile toward me. But all those guys seem to go away. I have not seen them in a long time. But my guess is higher ups weren't getting their food. They were none too pleased. Alright. Oh, this guy just repeated the address number instead of his room number. Man, I hate when people do that stuff. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do here, though. Click the order. Yeah, it's just a little bit of food. You tipped appropriately, so it's what it is. And I got a good stack for it. I was going to take it either way without it, so I'll show you guys what I do. So there's a big sign out here, and this says the unit number and everything on it. It's a 548 DSSB, the light infantry. And these right here also house the MPs. A lot of the MPs live in these barracks. The ones in training and the active duty who don't have their own residence, they live in the barracks here. Alright, let me try to sneak up. Oh, the door's open this time. Thank the Lord. That really helps. Usually this door's locked and I end up calling. It's springtime, they might have opened it. You know, all they do is let heat out and AC out when they do that, though. I don't see why they do that. So I got John S. Unfortunately, no room number.
Did you let him know that you're here?
He has not responded to me. So I'll text him. Hopefully he gets the text with notification. I'll just take a picture. I'll be on my way. Yeah, I have two phones. One's my business line. Take care, brother. Appreciate you. Text the customer. The CQ desk. Thank them in my own custom way. I don't have like preset scripts and I don't screw with that. So I don't understand how that quite works. Me failing at technology? No, you don't say. So, alright, I'm gonna light up DoorDash and reveal my location. Hopefully I'm not late. Too late to where it's gonna say, oh, yeah, it took too long to reactivate yourself here, and you're supposed to communicate with the servers every so often. Hit your buttons again while you're waiting. Tell us what's happening, whatever that thing on the bottom is. And this time I will come from the front of the barrack because I'm coming from this side. Otherwise, I would just, if I was coming from the other end of the base, I'd come from the back side of the barrack because it's less driving. Whatever, you know, gets my exercise in, and it also really helps out.
In 1,000 feet, turn right onto Nash Boulevard. Turn left on Oswego Oswego Avenue.
Here.
Continue on Oswego Avenue for 1 mile.
I'm gonna just hit exit. I know where I'm going. The GPS tells you to take all these turns that you don't have to. The only time I do is to avoid red lights and just keep moving. Like if I could turn right on red and then take a left at a stop sign or an intersection, you know, it's a lot better than waiting at that dang red light. And a lot of people seem to be in a hurry to wait at a red, which is really annoying. And I gotta go slow because this is by the barracks. The speed limits are very slow because they're technically shared roads. Guys be out jogging doing their PT. So, well, guys and gals, I should say. I actually saw a lot more female soldiers out today jogging. Guys, I guess, were being lazy or hungover. Oh man, yeah, I'm just kidding. I really respect all of them. Like if they want to have a drink on Saturday night, I don't really care. As long as they're not driving, I'll bring the beer to them and make them happy. You know. I only had one incident where someone underage answered the door, gave me his ID, and I was gonna ask for his ID either way. Oh, they're in the shower. That's one of the oldest tricks in the book. I'm like, okay, you know, if you're of age, I can card you, but I can override it. It's not a big deal, you know. And he produced his ID, and he's only 20. It's like, bro. And then the customer texts me like, "Yeah, I'll cash app you $25 if you just leave it by the garage door. Just put a line for my signature." It's like, no, I can't do that. That's a third-party sale. Like, I really could care less if you're old enough to volunteer to go overseas and get shot at. I think you're old enough to have a gosh darn beer, but it is what it is, and I'm not getting in trouble, and I'm not getting kicked out the military base, especially. And then secondarily, you know, you got to be careful with support. They'll tell you just deliver it. Don't follow your state laws and cite them. Say, hey, it's in New York State, for example, third-party sale or sale to minors is illegal. Like, if you believe there's a minor present or someone refuses to identify themselves, that's third-party sale. Now, you got to take that situationally as well. That's covered under the section of ignorance under the law, and you will be protected. Like, if there's a lot of people around at, like, an apartment building, or it's like an event center of some kind, you're delivering alcohol, you know, you don't know who's with who and who's doing what, and as long as it's not a super large quantity, like, say there's 50 people and you're just bringing a 30, that's not gonna be enough for 50 people. So, but like, also be aware of like house parties where it seems like there's only one adult around and they're intoxicated. I heard a story where this guy was like out of it, looked like he fell and cracked his head open. He was so drunk, and support was trying to pressure the dasher into giving them the alcohol. No, this man's way too intoxicated and he's messed up and he needs medical attention. And two, everyone else here appears to be under 18, much less 21. It was a high school party, like someone's uncle or some crap, you know. That's crazy to me. I don't know why they let that happen. We're almost there. Oh, I have plenty of time. I did this in a decent amount of time. Oh, that's great. Let's give that one last surge of energy here. It's 5:12. There's the next driveway. 5:14. Alright, we're here. Now, the only thing I don't like when I come from out back is I can't see the address number. So I just take a picture of the building itself. If there's anything hanging up in the barrack that says the address, like a piece of paper or something, says fire escape plan for this building number, I try to take a picture of that to prove I was at the right barrack. Something early on that happened to me is that they say you dropped it off at the wrong barrack, and it's like, well, the app said this, and the photo would be proof of it, I had to go back several times. Or like the guy was just like, I don't know why he just didn't look at the CQ desk, because it seemed pretty obvious to me, even when I was a rookie dasher, that, oh, you, like, they have signs up everywhere saying, all delivery personnel report to CQ desk, and you walk in, there's a desk, like, through a little door, or a double door. So this one's on this corner of the building. Just kind of walk around, if you can see that. Tilt the camera up, get it like halfway in the center of the shot, and I think my guys are here. You Darius, brother? All right. Appreciate you. I had one on Oswego Avenue as well.
Yeah.
Oh, put this down. You didn't have to come outside, man. All right. Make sure you hold it by the bottom, because this will give.
Okay.
All right. Take care, man. Thank you. Yeah, they put less glue and made them flimsier. Appreciate you very much, man. Thank you. So he was ready, so that was cool. Yep. Oh, he did respond to me, but I wasn't looking at the phone because I was driving. I try not to text and drive as little as I can. It's inevitable in the line of work we do. I don't care who tells you what. Like, that's why I'm a really big believer in the DAW app, Driver's Utility Helper, and Maximo. And it auto declines all this crap. You don't have to go through a bunch of options. You're not taking your eyes off the road for like a long period of time. Like, really, even 5 seconds is a long time to take your eyes off the road. And honestly, the cell phone laws make it worse, because it makes you put it down in your lap and you're basically hiding it. Versus everybody used to be kind of up here with the steering wheel. That's how they used to text, so they could kind of just half look, and it's a half second. But now everyone's trying to hide it down here so the cop don't see them. I think it just made it worse. That's my opinion. Feel free to disagree with me. But all right, let's see what this payout is. So I took the picture already. So you just pick from gallery. Boom, the address picks, first pick. Complete delivery, it's the first or second one, depending on if you had to leave it. Easy, easy, friendly merchant. I had to wait, so not fast. Oh, dang, 11:25. So Para did predict that, but I kind of figured it'd go up a little. So let's thank this guy for the great tip. Or a crap order. I can turn this down now. I like to leave a few emojis, so it's more personal. I do the heart 100 and American flag, being I live in the military all the time, but I use it for civilians too. Being the area we're in, you know, I just find it appropriate. I'm by the military base, so why wouldn't I? Well, all right. So 1175, and we'll go to the earnings, hit activity, and 971.82. So that is 1950. That's a little over $30 I just made. Hell yeah. All right. So you guys have a great night. I hope you blasted your goals out of the water, unlike me. I don't know why my face looks red on this side. That's really weird. It's like a trick of the camera, because it kind of goes away. But you guys have a great one. Like, comment, subscribe, share. I will shamelessly self-promote. Tell your friends about this channel. I appreciate y'all very much. Have a great one.